Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gastons White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this Labor Day weekend. And I can imagine how things are going at Gastons White River Resort. This is a big weekend.
It's going into the nice time of the year.
It's going into the nice time of the year, and we get to talk to one of the nice guys.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Ron Branaman, how we doing?
Good morning, Larry. How are you doing? Happy holiday.
Happy holiday to you. What's it like on Labor Day weekend at Gastons?
The weather looks good. We got a good crowd here. It's a lot of families this weekend, which is great because the swimming pool's still open.
Yes.
Fishing's been good. We can't complain. Everything's just going the way, running like a top, going around in circles.
Oh, running like a top, going around in circles. That's what you want. That's what you do.
Round and around and around.
That's it.
That's what happens when you break your shearing pin on your boat. You don't want to do that or anything.
And
so
fishing's been excellent.
All right. Well, tell us about the fishing on the White River there.
We're still having a lot of higher water stages, Larry, because they're still trying to get Bull Shoals Lake pumped down.
Oh, golly.
But the fishing's been excellent. They've been doing a lot of bait fishing on this high water, dragging a lot of live worms, a lot of what we call pink glowworm with a power egg on the end of it.
Yeah.
And they are still catching some fish on artificials. Your best artificials are probably going to be some jigs, black 1/8-ounce jig or brown 1/8-ounce jig. Still catching some nice brown trout on the Countdown Rapalas.
Yeah.
Number 7 Gold's probably the most popular, and they're catching some bigger fish on the Rogues. And guys that like to throw the rooster tails and the blue fox spinners, that type of thing, just go to a little heavier bait, about a 1/4-ounce spinner, and that'll get down good enough where you can still catch fish on those artificials.
Well, I know, and we're talking to Ron Branaman, the general manager at Gastons White River Resort. And Ron, I know that you're really getting into one of my favorite times of the year over there for folks that like the colors and everything like that. And
right.
I mean, we're in September, thank goodness. I know it's football season. Everybody's getting ready to kick off today. We've already had some games, but tell us about fall fishing on the White River.
The fall fishing's always good here, Larry, because, of course, the water temperatures are about 52 degrees year-round.
Yeah.
And this fall, I think it's even going to be it looks like it might be a really pretty year. Of course, we're still real green right now. We've had a lot of rain, and we're still mowing yards for 4 days up here in this part of the world, and you all partly are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But fall fishing is really good. The wintertime, the browns start running in November.
Yeah.
November, December, January. The browns start running up toward the dam, and so there'll be a lot of those bigger browns caught. And, of course, we release 99% of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a good time of year to fish. It's always cool out there on that water. So after October, you want to bring some warm gear, some lined windbreaker type things, and then of course in November, December, you want to
better be
dress
ready
like you're going duck hunting.
That's right. Yep. Oh man, I can't. Now you make me think about duck hunting too. Here it's supposed to be 95 this weekend here in Memphis, so I know that. But you guys are prepared, and now's the time to book. And I know I love the. You're still running some of those great photographs that Jen took.
You bet, absolutely, and everything's going real good. We're just pushing along like we're supposed to be. We've been well trained, so to speak.
You have been well trained. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, you had me going when you said he was still running in steel.
No, not that kind of steel. I mean,
well, there's probably some in the area.
Yeah, there's some in the area right there. So I know that. Well, Ron, tell them how they can get in touch with you guys and book a trip and maybe book a room. And
you bet. We appreciate it. Probably the best way as far as making a reservation is to call at 870-431-5202.
Yes.
For information, you can email us at gastons@gastons.com. If you want to look over the facilities, www.gastons.com.
And you can go to lroutdoors.com and find that same information as Gastons is one of our longtime sponsors. And so tell everybody hello for us. I know that it's going to be beautiful. Hope to see you maybe in October or November up there. Okay, buddy?
We appreciate everybody. Have a great holiday.
All right. Thanks, Ron. Talk to you.
Thank you.
All right. Ron Branaman, General Manager.
Yeah, I'm going to make a prediction. We was talking about fall colors.
Yeah.
This week, I was over in Middle Tennessee.
You're making a prediction here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hadn't consulted the little woolly bear caterpillars running around yet.
6:25 in the morning on Saturday.
Over in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
this past week.
You were counting woolly boogers?
No, I was driving along, but looking out at the timber over on the hills.
Yeah.
The sycamores and the elms and, some of the other species, they've already got that kind of a light fall-looking color to them.
So sunglasses you were wearing.
It could have been.
It
Gonna
could
be
have been.
cold.
So you think it's going to be good for colors?
I think it's going to be good for colors, and I think it's going to be early fall.
Well, I'm ready for it. How about you, Gene
Yes,
Smith?
sir. I'm ready.
I mean, Gene's outside a lot. He's going everywhere. You can't find him. He's either at McDonald's in Millington or someplace else. I know that.
Yeah.
You own stock out there?
Yes, I do. Actually, I spent 2 days at Shelby Forest Woods.
Well, we don't go into
Anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary.
Went on an anniversary
And
trip.
we're on an anniversary trip.
that. Are we pretty close to that date?
Uh,
When did that happen?
yeah, we're pretty close.
You done passed it. Well,
Yeah.
It wasn't right before the youth squirrel hunt, was
Yeah,
it?
sure was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay.
And
well,
speaking of youth,
speaking of youth, you
know,
think of Gene? You
no.
think of youth?
of course, dove season opened
Yes,
first
it did.
at noon.
And I'm going out and hunt
Well,
this afternoon.
And you're going to hunt this afternoon. A lot of people, waited and
Yeah.
going to shoot their fields.
I
Well,
didn't hunt the first day.
if you want to take a youth hunting,
Yeah.
Chris Park up at John Tully.
Yes.
Their youth fields.
Uh-huh.
They haven't shot them. They opened today
They sure do.
at 12 noon.
Dan
Fluker
Fluker was really a good guest on last week's show. Thank you for setting that up for
And
us.
you
we
had me
talked-
worried. You first when I talked to you gave me one time, and I told Dan, and then when I seen the
I had to change
syllabus
it.
of the show, I
Yeah.
go,
Uh-oh.
I hope he got a hold of Dan.
I did. Dan was on, right, Gene?
Yeah, he
and they
did.
were talking about Shelby Forest, bringing it up, but he talked about Anderson Tully, and I think Bogota, I mean, they have a youth hunt
Yeah, they've got one up there.
today, and they start at noon, so the kids can sleep
They'll
in.
get fed up there. The National Wild Turkey Federation chapter out of Dyersburg usually feeds the kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there goes Gene again.
But,
so-
what I've seen of the birds so far, we're kind of hampered here in West Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because, and this year started early, they started shelling corn throughout West Tennessee about 3 weeks before the dove season.
Right.
Up through there. So that starts spreading the birds out a little bit.
And we had some rain, as Dan said, and there is some grass problems in some of the fields because they couldn't do nothing about it when it gets to that. But they've mowed down all the sunflowers.
Yeah, they usually go over and burn them. Hit them with something that'll burn that grass, and then clean the fields up and start stripping them out.
We used to have all those hunts. Remember, I used to compile all those hunts, pay for hunts in West Tennessee. I used to run the list of them. Remember those, Gene?
Yeah.
That we would do?
I remember what's over in Fayette County was it was a school over there,
oh,
wasn't there? That boys' school. They used to have just
it was a huge hunt.
huge hunts, all different fields. They
And
had
Mississippi had them, and we had them, but you'd pay a certain amount, and they'd have hunters out there. But I just think it got to be so maybe the insurance and liability. I don't know what happened to all those hunts, but people now. That's why you need to take advantage of these TWRA hunts when they have them, like today for the youth, because this is
it is crazy, and the liability part of it's probably
some of it.
But in this day and age, we're kind of gone crazy when you can file a lawsuit against Lamberts for getting hit with a throwed roll.
Yeah.
Spilling
that's
your
getting,
coffee at McDonald's.
Yeah, that's getting
it's
getting on the little ridiculous side.
But you can go to tnwildlife.org and you can see those hunts, and they're really great. Chris Park does a great job, and Dan was talking about that last week. And we're going to get Joe Benedict on this show. Believe me, we are. To talk a little bit about migratory birds and things.
Yeah,
we get close, because right now we do have other bird hunts going on.
Yeah, the September goose season opened also on September 1.
I wish that you could hunt them over golf courses.
Well, you just take your sand wedge out and put your 12 gauge in there.
Oh, I can't believe how many I saw the other day. And it was pretty amazing.
And,
those.
One of the.
Oh, there he goes.
Hey, the sun's coming up.
I
hear the rooster.
And the rooster's calling. Oh, my gosh. I didn't know.
Gentleman I know that owns one of the golf courses I play at quite a bit. And he was asking me a couple of weeks ago, says, when's the goose season?
Yeah, when's the goose season?
Because he's already had. He says, I've had to harass some of them out there just shooting up in the air. But he's got some guys that he lets come out. And
well, we got the teal season, and of course the wood duck season's rolling in.
The early wood duck season will be coming in it's on September the 12th.
That's what I was looking for. September the 12th up at Reelfoot.
And it'll go through the September the 16th, and then
then
the teal season kicks in.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Found it in the TWRA Hunting and Trapping Guide.
Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, there's a picture of Dave Gabbert and his trusty dog on the Sergeant York looking over there. That's the modern day Sergeant York.
I like his Beretta though. He's got
his Beretta over there.
He's got a nice Beretta.
And he's got it opened. This is the picture you probably took, but no. So the
teal, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, a couple of years ago gave us that option to extend, the season a little bit. For the last
teal only
3 days, where you can shoot the teal only.
Yeah.
And of course, you was talking about Joe Benedict. The commission met end of August.
Yeah.
Hadn't talked, but the duck season's been set.
Yeah.
And we're back to the way the calendar falls. The wives, the husbands are not in trouble anymore.
Let's don't do it on the same day.
Yeah, because. The first 2 days for the statewide season will open the Saturday and Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then it'll be closed Monday through Friday, and then the late and the straight, as we call it, will open up in December, and it runs all the way to January the 31st.
Okay, we want to get one trip into the Taj Mahal if possible.
Oh, yeah.
One trip at least to the Taj Mahal, because I am going to expand my duck hunting opportunities this year. We'll talk more about that on a later
and we
show.
Feed you good.
You do feed us good if we can just find the place I got my guide with me over there, All right, let's take a break. Be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We're going to having fun on this Labor Day weekend. Remember, not taking your calls
the
today.
Contractions, how many apart now?
3 minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes.
Brother Daryl's at labor over there.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, now everybody's really wondering here. Oh, my goodness, if that rooster crows again, I'm leaving. All right. Greg Ratliff is eating his sausage and biscuit in front of us, too. Is this not, let's take a break and we'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790.
You can find